Hi guys, I just wanted to come on today and I wanted to do a video on the skincare that I use, both in the AM and in the PM. I was going to do two separate videos, but I thought I would just combine them into one because some of the products I use day and night, or some are just similar versions of each other. So I just thought I would combine it into one. I'm not going to be demonstrating anything. I'll just tell you how to do it. If you have any questions about my makeup look today, let me know down in the comments. I'm using the Bloodlust palette from Jeffree Star. So if you want to see a tutorial on this look, let me know in the comments, or maybe I'll just do one anyways. So skincare is really the foundation to having your makeup work the best that it can. Not only is skincare important just for the health of your skin and for anti-aging, but it's going to help your makeup wear better throughout the day, especially if you're exfoliating and getting rid of all that dead skin. Your makeup's just going to adhere better and look smoother and nicer, and some of the products do help your makeup, stay on better throughout the day. So this is what I like to do. Let's see, we can start let's actually kind of start in the evening. We're going to go a little bit backwards just because if it is nighttime, the first thing that I do is I use makeup removing wipes to take off my face. If I have not worn makeup that day, I won't use the wipes. I'll just go in with my cleanser. But these ones I love. They're from Pacifica. They are $5. Maybe $6, but I think $5. I get mine at Ulta, but they also usually have them at Target, and probably some other places. Sorry, I had to sneeze. But these ones, they have a few different kinds with different ingredients and what they do. These ones are the glowing ones with glycolic acid, orange, and vanilla. So they smell really yummy. So you just open up, pull out a wipe off everything, my eyes, everything, and then I go in and cleanse. Now if I have worn a lot of makeup or really dark eye look or something like that and I really want to get in there and cleanse, I don't use an eye makeup remover anymore. However, if you are going to use one, I do love the Lancome one. That is my favorite. Or a less expensive version of that would be from Neutrogena. But I've been using the Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil from Boscia. I got this at Ulta, but I know they also sell it at Sephora. This was a sample size, or not, it's, but I didn't buy the full size because I just wanted to try it, and I really do like it. You just put a couple pumps of oil on dry skin, rub that around, and then rinse off with water, and then I'll go in with my cleanser. You should always do a dual step cleanse anyways, so either wipes and cleanser or oil and cleanser, just to really make sure you're breaking down everything, especially if you've been wearing makeup. So again, that's just for at nighttime. And then the cleanser that I would use at night is the Philosophy Clear Days Ahead. It's a salicylic acid cleanser. I never really had problems with acne or oily skin or anything like that when I was a teenager. I was really lucky with that. But in my late 20s, I actually kind of started, my skin went crazy. I had some adult acne, some breakouts, and so I started using products with salicylic acid. And I've cut back on what I've been using because I'm not oily, so I don't really want to get too dry. But I still do use this cleanser because I will still break out a little hormonally, and this seems to really help with that. So, just wet my face, a couple pumps, rub it around, rinse it off. Ooh, I just knocked over a bunch of stuff over here. Now, if it's morning time, the cleanser that I use is my IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cleanser. It's actually called a Skin Transforming Hydrating Cleansing Serum. Oh, and by the way, I apologize, I believe this is $22. I get mine at Ulta. I think this is an Ulta exclusive though. Even though they sell Philosophy at Sephora, I believe that this product is only at Ulta. And I believe this is $28. Also get mine at Ulta. So this is really nice. It's an anti-aging cleanser. And it just has a nice creamy consistency, not really much of a fragrance. Again, wet my skin, put it in my hands, rub it on, rinse it off, good to go. So those are the cleansers. Comment if you have any questions on the cleansing part of it. Now, 2 times a week, what I will do is I use the Huda Beauty Wishful Enzyme Scrub. I am in love with this scrub. I am so obsessed with it. I bought it the day it came out because I kept seeing it on Instagram. I ordered it from Sephora, which I believe is the only place to get it other than the Huda Beauty website. But it has pineapple enzyme, papaya enzyme, AHA, and BHA acids. So what I do with this is I just put a little bit on my fingers. It smells really fresh and citrusy, and I kind of pat it all over, and then you just scrub, and you do it on dry skin, and you just scrub, and it balls up and all your dead skin comes off. It's kind of gross but kind of awesome at the same time, especially on the nose. You just really get in there and scrub, and just all this stuff's balling up and it's just all your dead skin. So twice a week I do that, and then you just rinse it off with water. So the 2 days a week that I do, and it's called the Yo Glow Enzyme Scrub. The 2 days a week that I do that, I cleanse, then I do this, and then I pat my skin dry. And I usually do that at night. I think you can do it in the AM or PM. I just prefer to do mine in the PM. So then my next step is to tone, both AM and PM. And I used to use just plain old witch hazel, just regular like Walgreens brand witch hazel. And it worked for me for years. It's really inexpensive. But then I did start getting more dry, and so I needed to do something different. So I switched to the Thayer's brand witch hazel because it's alcohol free, and I've really been liking it. So I have both the cucumber and the coconut water. Here's coconut water, here's the cucumber. I'm almost out of this one. I get these at Ulta, but again, I've seen them at Target and a few other places. This size I believe is $11, but they do also have smaller sizes if you want to try it. So it's just a witch hazel facial toner, alcohol free. So I use the coconut one, the coconut water in the evening, and the cucumber one in the morning. Not really a particular reason why. I just feel like the cucumber one is really light and refreshing, so it's nice to put on first thing in the morning. And then the coconut water one I use in the evening. I just wanted to have 2 different scents going on. So I just put it on a cotton pad and wipe it all over after I cleanse and dry my skin. Then what I do is my facial spray. I'm running a little low. Again, I bought a small size just to try it, and then I did go ahead and buy the full size, but for some reason I like the spritzer, the way that this small one sprays better than the big one, so I just refill my small one, and then it works for travel because I can just throw it in my bag. But it's the Mario Badescu. It's the facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. And there's, I think, 2 or 3 different kinds, but I like this one. I heard really good things about it. I kept hearing about using rose water for a facial spray, and I really like it. It just adds some hydration, and it makes my skin feel a little bit more soft and supple. I believe this little guy here was $5 or something at Ulta, and then the I got the one that's the middle size, and it's like $7. It's less than $10, so really good price. So I spray that on and let that sit, and I do that morning and night. Now in the morning, what I like to do is a lip scrub, a sugar scrub, just to get all the dead skin off my lips, make them look, soft and supple, help my lipstick to wear better throughout the day. And I, for years, was using Lush, the Lush sugar scrubs. Those are really great. Sugar Plum Fairy is my favorite. It's a seasonal one. They only have it around the holidays, Christmas time. It just smells really, really good. So that was my go-to scrub for years. And then I started using the Jeffree Star Velour lip scrubs. And these are now my favorite ones. I love them. This is the cherry soda. I have watermelon gum. I've gotten a few different ones from him. And this one has a thicker sugar grain. And so I just feel like it scrubs a little bit more. And again, they smell amazing, and they're both edible, so if you get a little on your lips after, you just lick your lips, and it's a nice little treat for you. But I'll do one of my sugar scrubs in the morning only. You could do it morning and night, it's just my preference. The next thing that I do is I go in with my RoC Retinol Correction Deep Wrinkle Filler. Luckily I don't really have any deep wrinkles yet, so I'm using this more as a preventative for deep wrinkles on my finer wrinkles. Now you can use this all over the face. I don't. I just squirt a little bit of this on my finger. I rub together like this, and I just put it around my mouth and my forehead, because that's really the places that I personally have concerns with lines. Everyone's starting to get lines here. I haven't tried Botox yet. And then again, those lines, I told you before that I've gotten, a couple years ago, got filler to help with the vertical lines around my mouth. And so this is just helping me not have to go back for filler or Botox quite yet. So I've been using this for probably 2 years now, and I really like that. So I do this morning and night on that. And once I have my RoC cream on, then what I like to do is go in with my eye cream. I have 2 different eye creams. One I use in the day, one I use at night. So during the day, ooh, almost dropped it. I've been using the Olay Total Effects 7-in-1 Anti-Aging Eye Transforming Cream. And you can see this one's almost gone. And it has kind of this nude color to it. I just really like it. It helps fight 7 different signs of aging in the eye area. It's lightweight. I can put it on and then put makeup on over it, and it doesn't pill or crease or feel greasy, which sometimes eye creams can be troublesome during the day if you're trying to put a makeup over them. But this one for me has worked really well, so that I can use it one day and night, because some people only use an eye cream at night because they feel like their makeup doesn't wear right over it. So give this one a try if that's been a problem for you. I got this one at Ulta. I've been getting it at Ulta for years. For some reason though, I can't find it on their website anymore or in store. So I think that they have maybe discontinued it at Ulta. I'm hoping Olay hasn't. I'll have to check the drugstore and see if I can find it again. If not, I will have to find a new eye cream and report back to you on what I find. My eye cream that I use at night is the IT Cosmetics Confidence in an Eye Cream. You could use this day and night. It's not necessarily made for night use. To me, it's a little thicker and heavier of a cream. And so I just feel like it's a little bit better for nighttime. Honestly, I haven't tried it during the day. So as far as makeup, how it sits over it, I don't know. It might work, it might not. It might work for someone and not for someone else. So that's just what I like to do, is have one for the daytime and one for the nighttime. So then the next step that I do is I go in with one of my products from The Ordinary, whether it's daytime or nighttime. If it's daytime, I go in with my azelaic acid suspension. And azelaic acid, I really had never heard of it before I started using The Ordinary. They do sell this brand at Sephora as well as Ulta. I get mine at Ulta. They do carry different products at each store, so depending on what you're looking for, they might only have it at one or the other of the 2 stores. But the azelaic acid I like to do during the day because it helps brighten your skin, even out your skin tone and complexion. It helps with pores. It just kind of helps almost give like a soft filtered effect. Just makes your skin look nicer, just a little bit more even. Now I did at one point on the Ulta website read that azelaic acid was antibacterial, which was one of the reasons that I first bought it. I thought that's really great, would help with breakouts and everything. I since have not been able to find that information on the Ulta website, so I don't know why it's not on there anymore, if that was a mistake and maybe it's not antibacterial. I guess I could probably go to The Ordinary's website or even just Google if azelaic acid is antibacterial. But whether it is or it isn't, I really just like the way that it makes my skin look. And again, doesn't cause any problems under makeup with pilling or creasing or being greasy or anything like that. Now, if it's at nighttime, also, these are really inexpensive. And I need to really start writing this stuff down before I do this, but I think the azelaic acid is like $6 to $8 The vitamin C, same thing. Their products start at like $5. So they're really inexpensive. But this is the one I use at night. It's the vitamin C suspension, 23% with hyaluronic acid spheres, 2%. So it's water-free and silicone-free. I believe they also have a vitamin C one that is silicone-based, but this one is the non-silicone one. And this I just really like because it's just getting that vitamin C and a little bit of hyaluronic acid onto your skin. I can't use a lot of hyaluronic acid all over, I will break out, but getting the vitamin C in to just help brighten and hydrate has been really nice for me. This one, it even says on there, it does have a little bit of, you know, what skincare likes to call a tingle, but we all know that means that it's probably going to burn, which this one I find it does, especially after going in with all my other products, cleansing and scrubbing and toning and everything else, especially if I've exfoliated, it burns a little bit. So I even saw, I think it was on the instructions on the Ulta website, that if you have a problem with it burning or anything, you can mix it with a moisturizer or some other type of serum. So that's what I do. I put a little bit of the vitamin C on one finger and a little bit of moisturizer on the other finger, and then I mix them together. So yeah, I just mix them together and put it on all over. You know, I kind of pat, which is a really great tip for any skincare item that you do. I try to do it all the time, but sometimes I just slap it on, is I kind of evenly distribute on my fingers, pat to evenly distribute on my face, and then kind of rub in, because I feel like a lot of times we kind of go and just slap it on in the middle of our face, and then we're kind of trying to pull and spread to the outer parts of our face, which if you don't have enough product, you are pulling and tugging on your skin, which, you know, can cause wrinkles and damage, and that way you just make sure you get a really even distribution of all your products. So I like to mix that with my moisturizer. Now the moisturizer that I mix it with, because that's the final step in your skincare, is your moisturizer. Again from Olay, it's the Total Effect 7-in-1 moisturizer. Now I get the fragrance-free one without SPF because I do use it at night. I don't need the SPF, and I've never had the fragrance one. I always just bought the fragrance-free, so I don't know if maybe I would really like their fragrance. I'm not sure. I just go with the fragrance-free. This is another product I've been buying for years from Ulta, and they no longer sell. I actually had to buy this last one. I saw it at Walgreens. So again, I don't know if Olay is discontinuing it or Ulta is just no longer carrying it, but I'll have to look into it. But this is, again, it's just moisture. It helps with 7 effects of aging, so it's gonna help with wrinkles and fine lines and spots and darkness and puffiness and everything. So I just mix that with my vitamin C and I put that on. The moisturizer that I use during the daytime is my IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. I really like this moisturizer. It's a little bit pricier. It's $48. I'll try and put prices down below for everything else too. Like the IT Eye Cream was $38. And I believe this Olay is like 25, 26. The Rock is 20 something. And then the Olay Eye was about 25. But yeah, so this one's a little bit more. It's 48, but I definitely think it's worth it. It's thick. It feels luxurious. It feels just really rich and hydrating. It feels like a luxury cream. But not heavy, which is, I feel like, hard to find sometimes. They're either going to feel really thin like a lotion, or if they go on thick and luxurious, they stay out feeling that way on the skin. But this, it just feel like, I love putting it on. Like I think I smile every time I put it on. It just feels so good on the skin. And then I can still go and do my makeup and it's going to sit really, really well. So I really, really love this moisturizer. You know, I have the moisturizer, the eye cream, the cleanser. I'm honestly not a huge fan of IT Cosmetics, their makeup, their cosmetics, but as far the skincare that I've tried from them, is really great. So the final thing that I have that I use, going back to my nighttime, even though I have moisturized, I like to go in with a night cream because I mix my moisturizer, and this Olay one is a little bit of a thinner moisturizer. So I mix that with the vitamin C serum, I put that on, and I kind of let that sit. I don't usually do my skincare right before bed. I usually do my skincare and then I'm, you know, in bed looking at Instagram or watching TV or something like that. So right before I go to bed, then I go back in the bathroom and put on my IT Cosmetics Confidence in Your Beauty Sleep Pillow Cream. I believe is what they call this one, Skin Transforming Pillow Cream. So this it has lavender in it. So it does smell like lavender. If you don't like the smell of lavender, then this might not be good for you, but it's not super potent. It's not, you know, gonna blow you away or anything. But I put this on over and then just let it sit. You can still feel it kind of sitting on your skin once you go to bed, but it doesn't like make your pillow greasy or wet or anything like that. And then when you wake up in the morning, my skin looks so good. Like I feel like I could probably go without makeup or something and be a little bit more confident. Of course, once I rewash my face and exfoliate and do all those things, then I'm like, you know, looking red and I need my makeup. But when I first wake up and look in the mirror, like it does give me confidence. It makes me feel like, you know, my skincare routine is really working and doing something for me. So this one is probably the priciest item I have. It's $54. This is the first jar of it that I bought. The other one that I was using before I tried this, because this is a newer product, I don't have it in front of me, but it's from the company Belif, and I got it at Sephora, and it's the Aqua Bomb night cream, and it's kind of like a gel cream. And so again, I would do my Olay moisturizer mixed with my vitamin C serum, and then I would just put that on before I went to bed, just as like kind of like a night mask, just to lock everything in, keep all the yummy ingredients and hydration and everything locked into your skin all night. So that's it. That's my routine. I'm sure that I'm forgetting something, but if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. And this is my routine right now. I might get new products tomorrow. I might, you know, try something new, and when I do, I'll let you guys know, because I'm always changing and switching things out. But you know, right now I've been using these products for a while. I would have to say, if there's any one thing that I definitely recommend trying, it would be the Wishful Yo Glow enzyme scrub. It's fun to use, it smells good, it gives you just baby soft skin afterwards. I absolutely love it. But yeah, if you have any questions, comments, anything, let me know. And please subscribe, give this a like. I'll keep making more content for you guys. Yeah, that's it. Everyone take care.